Okay, now we're going to talk about the fill tool, which we touched on briefly, and now we're going to go in deep. Now I have a little drawing on the side to quickly show what is possible with the fill tool. So I'm going to fill it with a color, and you can see it didn't stay in one section because I have my gap tolerance pretty low, and that's 0. And let me show you how slow motion works. Well, before I do that, let me show you how it works when I just fill everything. Now I want to put slow motion in. See, because first it happens too fast, but with slow motion, now you can see the areas where there's a gap, and this allows you to go back and touch it up, the art, so that none of the fill will overflow. Now this is without changing the gap tolerance, so that's an option. But if you want to, you can change the gap tolerance so you don't have to touch anything up. You can leave the art the way it is, because maybe part of your technique is to have gaps in the line art. So we will bring the gap tolerance up, fill, and now it stays in that one section. Now we just use a few different colors to complete our circle, well, which almost looks like a globe. These are continents, multicolored continents. We are the world. Okay, now to zoom in, but you can see we have some jaggies, like white spots. And that's because anti-alias edge is on, and anti-aliasing creates transparent pixels to give the semblance of smooth colors, but unfortunately when you're filling, it doesn't know where to stop because they're transparent. So there are a few options that we can use. Well, one is to turn anti-alias edge off, so it's just straight pixels. Now we chose the color of the border here, and this is our second option. And it'll stop at the border, and as you can see, there's no white jaggies. It's very smooth. So option 2 is a success. Now we can also flood it and change the spread of how much of the paint will spread out when it does it. Now see, at around 50%, it still has the white jaggies, but at 100%, you get nice and smooth. So there are your three options. Turn anti-alias edge off, go to the border, and flood with 100% spread. So that completes our looks today at the fill tool. Please share, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you don't miss any future videos. Please support me on Patreon so I can give you even more videos in the future. And remember, just create. Bye.